Welcome back. I'm Mr. Monty, and this is our 2020 series, 20 lessons of 20 minutes a day for 20 days in preparation for the placement test at the community colleges here in Spokane. Kind of got hung up on lesson number 9 because factoring permeates all of math. Lots of different techniques, lots of different styles, lots of different flow on a skill that you really want to be good at, factoring. Our objective, I can factor the expression. Tutorial number 6 is focused on the tic-tac-toe technique of factoring this expression. Until now, we've always been focused on an A value of 1. We're really stepping it up today. As a matter of fact, this would probably be one of the most complicated expressions you'll ever have to factor. Two negatives where A, B, and C are all double digits. We're going to use the tic-tac-toe method and we're going to factor it. When you come back for tutorial number 7, we're going to go back to my favorite technique, which is more of a top-down flow of factoring this expression. So let's get started with tic-tac-toe. We already have our grid. Remember that the A value goes here, C value goes here. A value. A value is 14. C value, minus 10. Okay, now off to the side. A number plus a number always equals the B value. So here's our B, minus 31. Big ugly number. Yep, a big negative prime number. Yuck. Number times a number gives us A times C. A times C, minus 140. You can already start to see that when we develop our factor tree here, it could get big. Okay, let's get started. Now, we can use a calculator for this in order to develop our factor tree, but I don't have one in front of me, so I always start out with the number 1. How many times does 1 go into 140? Minus 140. So 1 times minus 140 is 140. Now, over here, I'm going to have another column, and I'm just going to add them right up and see how we do. 1 minus 1 plus a minus 140 gives me minus 139. We're looking for minus 31. Not close. 2. How many times does 2 go into minus 140? Well, it's an even number. Minus 70. 2 plus a minus 70 gives us minus 68. That doesn't work. 3. Does 3 go into 140? That'd be 4. 40 times gives us 20 left. Nope. So I'm just going to write a no. 3 doesn't work. 4. Does 4 go into 140? 4 goes into 14 3 times, gives us 20 left over. 3, let's see, 35 minus 35. 4 times 5 is 20 minus 1. 4 times minus 35. Good. 4 plus a minus 35 gives us minus 31. Wow, that didn't take as long as I thought. That's good. So let's actually just asterisk that. I'll put a circle around it because that's the hardest part of this problem. 4 minus 35, 4 minus 35. We'll check it one more time. 4 plus a minus 35 gives us a minus 31. Good. 4 times a minus 35 gives us minus 140. Good. Now, if we think back to the previous tutorial, I take these two numbers and I stick them in here. Doesn't matter which way. But since this is closest, I'm going to put the 4 right here and the minus 35 down here. Now, let's find the greatest common factor. Okay, 4 doesn't go into 10. There, I can't pull a 4. 2. A 2 times 2. 2 times 5. I can pull a 2 out. Let's not worry about the minus signs yet. So I pull the 2 out. Here, I have a 2 and a 7. A 5 and a 7. I can pull a 7 out. Let's go this direction. 2 and a 7, 2 and a 2. I can pull a 2 out. And 5 and a 7, 2 and a 5. I can pull a 5 out. Okay. Got to get our minus sign straight. 2 times 7 is 14. That's good. 2 times 2 is 4. That works. 5 times 7 is not minus 35. I need a minus. I don't like our x's to be minus. So let's put a minus right here. Let's see what happens. Minus 5 times 7 is minus 35. Minus 5 times 2 is minus 10. Wow, that was simple. Now let's not forget the x. This box here represents the x term. This box here represents the x term. Now, the reason we use tic-tac-toe is because it's organized. So I read this one here, read this one here. So I have 7x plus 2, 2x minus 5. Wow! This big ugly expression didn't take us very long at all, and it was fairly organized to factor it. Let's check our answer. Make sure we didn't make a mistake. The first terms, 7x times 2x gives us 14x squared. 7x times a minus 5 gives us minus 35x. The inside term, 2 times 2x gives us 4x. And 2 times minus 5 gives us minus 10. We have our like terms. Our final answer, 14x squared minus 31x minus 10. They match. So our original objective, I can factor the expression, is true using the tic-tac-toe method, which is actually fairly organized. This concludes tutorial number 6 of lesson number 9, using the tic-tac-toe method with bigger values of a. When you come back, tutorial number 7 will be the same expression, doing it my favorite way, which is more of a flowchart, top-down technique, to get the same factored result. See you then.